Hi everyone, this is going to be a video for the sign of Virgo. Alright, let's jump right into it. So along with all the other signs that I have read already, there's definitely some massive changes that are going on, clear as day across the board with everyone, all zodiac signs, all elements, like everybody is experiencing these shifts, these radical changes. Could be in your perception, your thought process, your environment. It's like a huge burst of energy for old things to leave and new things to come in. So let's start by pulling some cards for Virgo. Just kind of do what we gotta do here. Okay, make sure I didn't put that. Alright. Alright, so right off the bat, Virgo, you guys have 3 Pentacles. So, seeds have been planted. You guys have been working towards something, investing your time in something, working towards something, taking care of things. You could be nurturing your home environment. You could be nurturing like family things right now. You could be beginning new projects. You could be waiting to see the growth of something come out. It's like waiting to see the results of something. It looks like you're moving forward successfully with whether it be a project, relationship, situation. You have the 6 of Wands. And despite the energy that I was picking up on earlier, this is actually relatively positive because it's like recognition, like you're receiving a lot of support for something. You have the King of Wands here, so you could be connecting with somebody who is in fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is somebody who's very charismatic, very energetic, somebody who's very much a go-getter, but this can also be like my player card, because like I know that people oftentimes say that the Knight of Wands is like that player card. The King of Wands is kind of like the adult version of the player for me, where this is somebody who's very like in and out, somebody who definitely likes to flirt, likes to have attention, likes to they run the room, you know what I mean? Like this person's very charismatic, very passionate, very outgoing. They run the room. So it looks like you could be connecting with somebody who is in this energy, or this is you taking on this energy, where it's like you are embodying that King of Wands, where it's like you're charismatic, you're going after what it is that you want, you're taking action. I don't think that you're... See, with this King of Wands, it's like they're not quite taking action, but these are the action takers. But see, the card, he's holding onto his post, like he's just standing there, he's looking at something, he's getting ready to take action towards something, knows what he wants. This is also having a lot of support around you as well. So this comes after a time period of reflection, after a time period of isolation, of really thinking and soul searching. And then you have the 2 of Pentacles. So this is like really trying to balance something out. And it could be with seeds and things that you have planted in the past, where it's like you're trying to bring it together, trying to balance it out. And you have the 10 of Cups. This is actually really positive. So you could have something coming back around from your past. After some time alone of like reflection, really thinking about things, really laying something to rest here. But see, you've invested in something, you've planted seeds somewhere, whether it be with a person, a project, a job, like you've invested time, you've put work into this. Like the seeds are sprouting, they're growing, and then you have the 6 of Wands here, which is like, this is like being successful, public recognition, having a lot of support, being able to balance out a situation, being able to, not to juggle in a bad way, but being able to handle multiple things at one time, finding emotional contentment, being successful at it, going after it, you know, really knowing what you want. I do feel like there is some sort of a connection from the past You do have the Eight of Swords here. So the Eight of Swords over the Four of Swords kind of tells me that you might still be in that energy of holding yourself back, or feeling like you need to take time out. I don't really feel like it's you holding yourself back. I feel like it's for healing purposes, because the Four of Swords for me as a reader is very healing and spiritual. And so then we have the Sun card here. So I feel like there's a process of navigation, illusionary energy. Like you're navigating something, you're trying to see beyond the illusion of something. But see, with the Sun card here, this tells me that there's something very positive that's going to come out of whatever it is. Like you have a lot of support, you have a lot of recognition, you have a lot of passion that's coming towards you, a lot of action taking. But it's after a period of reflection. Because it's like being able to like go after what really makes you happy. Being able to balance something out. So these cards are actually the same 3 cards that I got in a different reading. So I'm hesitating when leaving these out, because I'm like, this is kind of ironic that these came out, because I shuffled the deck and they all came back out. So you have the 3 of Pentacles, you have the 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Pentacles again. So the 2 of Pentacles came out twice. So this is really talking about juggling and balancing things out, like learning how to balance things out. And you actually have the 3 of Pentacles twice. So this is some type of a contract, or some type of a, there's like a soul contract here, whether it be with a job or a person, relationship, family. Like it's some kind of contract that's here. So I'm going to shuffle these again and see what else that we can get, because they came out in the same one. You might get like a lot of attention from like people around you. Like you might get a lot of attention from like the public, like the general public. Like you might get a lot of compliments like out of nowhere. Like it's just kind of like people approach you and they say really nice things to you, or they compliment you, and it's like all of this energy just kind of comes towards you and you're just like, whoa. So you have the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Cups. So you have 10-10. So that's kind of a big deal. It's like investing your time in something stable that is also emotionally nurturing, that is also emotionally fulfilling. That's great. Temperance. So something needed to heal. And yeah, okay, so that makes sense. 5 of Cups. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. 10, 10, 10. Whoever's in this energy. That's a big, 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 big deal. So you're coming to the closure of like a cycle, entering into a new cycle. This is like a whole like vortex of energy that's kind of coming through here, where it's like after a significant healing process, after some time takes place, like something is being balanced out, like something, it's like investing in balancing out what brings you stability, what brings you emotional contentment, and having the support to do it, having like the right people around you to do it, things needing to take time, especially over the Sun card with Temperance. It's like this needs to take time. I'm just being showed like a sunset, so it's like the moon and then the sun. So like the moon has to come up and then the sun has to come up. So there's like a metaphor with that. So then you have the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is actually really good, because this tells me that somebody could be King of Wands energy, since this is kind of like the only energy that I have on the board is this King of Wands. This energy is coming out of feeling sad and feeling like very, very much deep in their emotions, like from a very hurt place. Like whoever this King of Wands energy was in a very low vibrational state, a very hurt place. whether it be you or the person you're connecting with, after some healing time takes place, they're coming out of this energy, which makes sense with the Temperance card because there's a healing that is taking place. Like, Temperance is healing for me. So it's something that takes time. It takes patience. Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is something that's going to take time. But there's a lot of passion here over the Ten of Cups. It's like knowing what makes you happy, knowing what makes you feel fulfilled. And then you have the Five of Swords, and I don't feel like that's a negative Five of Swords. I feel like it's just like over the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords with the Five of Swords, it's like maybe there was conflict, maybe there was disagreements. There could have been like he said, she said. There could have been interactions from like outside energies, because you do have the Six of Wands here, so that tells me that there is like a lot of outside energies kind of present in this. So there could have been interference from other people, but these are also thoughts because they're swords. This is mental, so it's like being conflicted of the mind and needing to take that time out to reflect, especially with over top of the Eight of Swords. It's like the confliction of the mind, knowing what you have passion for, like going after that passion. Like the King of Wands wants to go after this Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So there was like a confliction of the mind is really like what took place. Yeah, and then here I pulled the Ten of Cups back out. So yeah, it's being conflicted in the mind and coming out of that confliction, finding what makes you happy. So this energy could have been holding back. So you have the Daughter of Swords and the Son of Swords with the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So being conflicted in the mind, this King of Pentacles, you could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King of Wands, okay, this is somebody who is very charismatic, fire energy. You could be connecting with somebody who has earth and fire in their chart very much well. So, side note, this person is very conflicted of the mind. They need to figure out what makes them happy. They're on the cusp of it. But see, their communication style isn't really the best right now. So, this person is very harsh with how they communicate, or they're very sharp with how they communicate, or they're just really not communicating at all right now because the Four of Pentacles is in reverse. So this person might be holding back communication, but I feel like they're holding back harsh communication, if that makes sense. I don't know why I just said if that feels. Maybe they don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. Like maybe their communication is sharp, like they're holding back because it's like if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. That type of energy. The Daughter of Swords came back out with the Fool card. So I feel like this person is Judgment. Oh shit. Okay. So this actually makes sense at the bottom of the deck here. I feel like there is an energy, possibly the feminine energy, who has this Judgment card, because it's like this feminine is just kind of sitting here like waiting. Like they're calm, cool, collected. They're just chilling, and they're kind of just sitting in this Judgment energy. And then you have the Son of Swords, who is coming in very swiftly, quickly, but they're kind of holding back. You have the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Three of Cups. So this could be a multitude of things. This person could communicate with you that they want to take a leap of faith and ground a situation because they want to reconcile, because they value who you are to them. They see you as the Empress. They want to they put value into this connection. So it's like they recognize who you are. They recognize the connection. They recognize your power. Like, because the Empress sits in her power. So The Empress doesn't just stop being the Empress. You know what I mean? Like, the Empress is just going to be the Empress regardless of what this other person does. So I think that this person is just kind of, like, approaching this in a very childlike way. But see, they want to ground something. They want to offer some type of a pentacle. And it's the Ace of Pentacles, so it's the beginning of the Ten of Pentacles. Which is good to have both of these up here. And then you have the Ten of Cups. So it's like this person sees it, but they're holding back communication right now. And I think it has to do with the way that they communicate, because they are in the Eight of Swords, because they are in the Five of Swords, because they are mentally conflicted, because they are still healing. That's why there's a hold back. I don't know if I feel third party. I feel like there's definitely outside interferences with whatever this connection, like whatever's happening in this connection, there's outside interferences. Like friends, family, whatever, work, outside interferences. I feel like this might be more reconciliation. Let me see. That doesn't help me. Let me put these back because they don't feel right. So there's something that's stressing either the Empress energy out or the King of Wands energy out. So definitely somebody feels like they know that they hurt somebody. That's for sure. You have the Hangman here. So, and then somebody, it's like they're stressing out. It's like, there could have been a third party, and it's stressing the hell out of this person. Like, they're just like shit. I see this more as this person stressed out about reconciling. Like, it's like whatever they did, or whatever happened, or whatever you did, I'm not pointing the finger, it's just energy. Whatever went down between the two energies that are on the board right now, it really did a number. It's stressing both people out, right? So okay, so it's stressing, this King of Wands is stressed out because the Empress is living, like, independently. They don't know if this reconciliation is going to happen, so they are freaking out. They're stressing out. It's causing them anxiety. It's causing them stress. It's affecting their ability to concentrate. That's why I feel like this person might be holding back communication, because it's like they are having a meltdown is really what I'm hearing. It's like I don't know, I'm just seeing like nuclear towers, like I don't know, like, but it's like a meltdown. This person's very conflicted in their own mind, and I feel like the way that they're approaching the situation or they're going to approach the situation is very innocent, not innocent, but like childlike. And it's like this Empress is sitting here like minding their own business, just kind of chilling. But it's stressing them out. Like, somebody's stressing them out. Shit. Sorry. That almost just fell all over me. It's like the tables are turning. Like, something is turned. The tables have turned. The tables have turned. So, I feel like the Ten of Swords actually came back out in the Knight of Swords. So, somebody's not really communicating, or it's sharp communication, one of the two. Okay, so the Empress definitely left an energy out in the cold, or this person feels like they're left out in the cold here. You have the King of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. This Empress left an energy out in the cold because they were too stressed out. It was just too much for them. They put themselves first. Congratulations. That's literally the best thing that you can do, is walk away from what no longer serves you. One of the most powerful things you can do. Okay. Yeah, see, this King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles came back out. So both of you feel left out in the cold. The Empress, ironically enough, and the King of Wands. But see, the Empress, I don't think you're letting that show that you feel left out in the cold, because you are the Empress. Like, you value yourself, you're strong and independent, you have a foundation, you're comfortable with where you are, you have all the things that you need that make you feel comfortable. You don't, you know what I mean? You're not freaking out. You're stressed out, but you're not freaking out. This person feels completely left out in the cold. They know that this connection is real. My hands are clammy. And I almost just said sorry. And then you have the Four of Wands. So yeah. So with the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why I just did that. Maybe somebody makes mouth noises like that. I don't know. I just got such a hot flash, man. Oh my gosh. I was so cold like 2 seconds ago. This person's sweating. They're like, shit. Yeah, there's being like, this is like a process of decluttering energy that no longer suits two people. This is like, I don't know why, but I feel like this is very karmic between two people, where it's like these things have to get worked out in the process of something possibly coming together, or something possibly like coming to a close. I mean, it would make sense with 10, 10, 10. And then you have the Four of Wands here. And then the Knight of Wands. It's like you, as an Empress energy, if you're looking at it from this perspective, if you're the Empress, right, you would have recognized that this was not serving you in this moment in time, and you would have walked away for your highest good. It hurt like hell, but you're like, I gotta do what's best for me. This other person's reflecting, they see it now, but they still feel left out in the cold, and it's like you already have some type of a foundation that's built. Empress and the Four of Wands, like, you have something that's built, like, and this person feels like you, it's like walking away from that, like leaving that behind type of deal. Somebody could come in and try and ground a situation, apologize. See, the Eight of Pentacles is here. Eight of Cups. Walking away, yeah, doing soul searching. Hermit energy here. Eight of Cups to the Hermit. So it's like you walked away from something to go find your happiness. Or this other person walked away to go find their happiness. And this King of Wands, King of Swords type of energy, if you're not dealing with multiple people, obviously you know how this fits, right? This is either competition, or they feel like they have competition, or they feel conflicted. Like, this person's sitting in fives. If that tells you anything, this person's sitting in fives. Like, the person you're connecting with. And I'm picking up masculine energy. Like, they're working through fives right now. I don't know if they feel like you have competition around you, or they feel like they need to, like, show up. But it's like 5, 5, 5, 10, 10, 10. Wow. But see, I see the feminine over here, like, you walked away. Like, you're like, I'm good. Like, this sucks. Like, I wish I could, you know. But it's like this person had to reflect. And the Empress energy already knew. Like, hey, like, I know myself. And I know that this doesn't serve me right now. So I'm going to choose to walk away and heal from this and go about my business. And this other energy is just kind of like, shit, what did I do? What makes me happy? How do I communicate? What do I communicate? Are they passing judgment on me? Should I see things from a different perspective? Is it going to be too late? But I see it moving successful. Like it's successful. It's moving successfully. You have the Sun card. You have the Six of Wands. Those are successful cards. You have the Ten of Cups too, and the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like, it's here. It's just, I don't think that it's quite made it into the physical quite yet. I feel like this energy hasn't quite landed yet. if that makes sense. So I really hope that that helped. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, which is interesting to me because it's like what goes around comes around, and it's like the wheel's moving in your favor type of deal. Page of Pentacles. So, and see the Page of Pentacles, okay, Page of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. With the Moon card. So yeah, this is what you don't see. So it's like wish fulfillment, but it's just really slow. Like it's really slow moving right now. But I feel like something's about to kick in. You know, I feel like it's about to kick in. So let me see if I can pull a little bit more. Okay, so yeah, sorrow. Like, oh damn. Okay, I'm not trying to laugh at anybody, right? Okay, so we have a masculine energy that's really sitting in sorrow, right? And then we have a feminine energy. It's just out here minding your business, like just tending to your garden, picking flowers, minding your business, doing things that you love to do. And then this is the person you're connecting with, and this is you. See what I'm saying? So at the bottom of the deck, you have healing. So there's definitely something cosmic going on where it's like this masculine it's like waking up. Like it's really just like a wake up call for a masculine energy on the board. So your best advice is to keep doing you, honestly, if you're in that energy of where it's like you know that you're not the one in the heavier energy, you know that you're on the other side of it, just keep doing you. But if you're in this heavy energy, then really soul search and really figure out what brings you emotional fulfillment. Like, what do you want? Like, you know, like, what is your happiness? Like, find out why are you conflicted? What's making you feel conflicted? Like, what makes you feel like you can't communicate? Like, well, you know, but overall, though, it looks positive. It's like you're coming out of it anyway. So even if you are in the heavier energy, you're on the tail end of it regardless. So I hope that these messages helped. Yeah, I hope that these helped, and I will be back as soon as I can to do another round of readings. So thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you soon.